What's up, guys? We're here at AMC Town Square with Chasing Cinema.
JamesShoe.com,
and we're almost going to the future.
Yes, we are going to the future because I am Marty McFly. That makes you Doc Brown.
Hey, I'm the smart one with the nice car. Let's do it.
That's true. I'm the guy who almost made out my mom.
Yeah, and killing me, almost killing me, literally. And we're here at AMC because we're doing the premiere screening of Vacation.
Yes.
The 5th installment.
The 5th installment in the franchise. Really quick though, I want to go back to the Future. October 25th, or is it the 15th? I'm not sure. But one of those dates, Back to the Future is coming back to theaters.
30 years.
Yeah, the day that they actually go in time. So make sure we're a part of that, because that's going to be really exciting, I think.
I don't think that's going to be in Vegas, though.
No, it's going to be here. Well,
you think so?
We're going to rent out a theater and we'll play it.
Okay, I can definitely
Exclusive.
put that together.
Make sure to reserve your tickets now because it's going to be going like crazy.
We're doing all three, all in a row.
Oh, I'd be so down.
7 hours. Wong, you down?
Let's do it. The new Blu-ray that they're releasing comes with
30th anniversary.
The animated series too. We can watch that.
Every episode.
All right, guys. Vacation is a classic comedy movie. National Lampoon's Vacation came out in 1983. Chevy Chase, straight off of SNL. Beverly D'Angelo. You have Anthony Michael Hall. A movie about family, about going to a theme park called Wally World. The movie really teaches us one thing. If it can go wrong, it will go wrong. One of the earliest, disaster trip movies where people are stuck in a car, everything bad could go wrong. I mean, we have really heavy stuff going on in this movie, but a really great movie. We have Chevy Chase falling asleep at the wheel. A couple years later, we have European Vacation, a movie that I really don't like, unfortunately. It was a real kind of fall off. I think it's the second least favorite of the franchise for most people. It didn't work. We have all new in the series. Every character or every kid is changed. So every time there's a movie, the kids are switched out with actors. So unfortunately, those never stayed consistent.
The wife and the
wife, Chevy Chase and Beverly D'Angelo did stay consistent, though they're the only ones that stay consistent up until this picture. European, not so great. Then we go to Christmas Vacation, which tends to be everyone else's kind of other favorite movie. We have Cousin Eddie coming in. The vacation doesn't really mean you're going anywhere. Family's all coming in town. Clark Griswold, the father of this whole family, is getting locked in the attic. He's falling off the roof. And then we come to Vegas Vacation, my favorite vacation movie, which is usually the most frowned upon movie, but I absolutely love it. I grew up watching that movie. The man who voiced Rex in Toy Story, Wallace Shawn, is in this movie, and he plays a blackjack dealer as Clark is losing every single dollar that is to his name, and it is the funniest thing. Comes one of my favorite movie lines of all. What are you gonna do? Buy a bullet and rent a gun? Great line. Obviously, it's better when he does it, but nonetheless, because he's so broke, he can't buy a gun, so he has to rent a gun and buy a bullet, anyway. So now, that was in 1997, 1998, I could be wrong. No, 1997. Now we have a new vacation movie.
18 years?
18 years, which follows the son of Clark Griswold, Rusty Griswold, played by Ed Helms, his wife and his two kids,
Christina
going
Applegate.
To Wally World, which is the place they go to in the original Vacation movie. Vacations are hit and miss for me. So I think that, and if you want to hear more of my reviews on Vacations, these past 4 days I've reviewed all 4, so make sure to go check those videos out.
And every single one of them.
Go check them out. They're all available on here.
Not here to play games.
I'm nervous about this movie because from the trailers, I could already tell they are going for a more raunchy, dirtier type comedy. And, though Vacation did have some kind of absurdities and it's wacky and ridiculous, at the end of it, it was really about this family that you kind of enjoyed, regardless if every time you see them, the kids are different.
Sorry.
No worries.
Should I hold hands?
We're all talking about family and stuff, But nonetheless, Chris Hemsworth is in this picture.
Thor.
Leslie Mann, who I really enjoy, is in this picture. So I'm hopeful that this movie is a kind of great to bring this movie back. National Lampoon, who has their title on the first, second, and third film, and didn't have it on Vegas Vacation, is not too happy about this movie being made without their blessing. But overall, I'm interested. I'm just not. I'm hesitant at the same time.
How long is the movie?
About an hour and 45 minutes.
All right, let's see how it is.
Let's do it.
All right, well, at the time of this recording, it's Thursday. I don't get to see the movie till Tuesday, but if you haven't seen Southpaw, check out my review with MrChasingCinema.com himself. However, we're here to talk about Vacation. Well, how does it stand up?
It doesn't. I was surprised by this movie because I've seen some pretty bad movies this year, and this movie takes the cake. I was so surprised because I really, I know we seemed hesitant before this, before I went into the movie, but while I sat in that theater and the credits started rolling, I was like, okay, come on, you guys are going to be able to pull this off. And it just completely fails. I mean, this movie really, like, it was a movie that I got really upset in, and I was frustrated because of just how ridiculous it is. Okay, when a character in a movie is, Clark Griswold, a lovable father who just wants his family to be together, right? And right? And though he is kind of makes some dumb choices and he's a little bit ridiculous, everyone else in the movie is pretty sane-headed, so it's easy to make Clark look foolish. In this movie, everyone is an idiot. Everyone is stupid. I mean, Rusty, his son, who is played by Ed Helms in this movie, is trying to do the same thing, but he is so dumb and just so he's unlikable. I honestly have no sympathy for him whatsoever. So when he's like, "Oh, I want my family to get together," I don't care because I don't like him. I mean, when he first interacts with his older son, you're already kind of like, oh, well, that's not he's not just a person that you would like. I mean, no one in this movie is likable. And I got some major problem with it. Like, I cared about the Griswolds, like I said, even though every time we saw them, people were going in and out of the movie and in and out of character. But I enjoyed that family. That family was someone that we traveled with and we were able to enjoy experience with. And here we have these characters that I don't like. Like Christina Applegate is just whatever in this movie. I was really, really disappointed. The jokes they go for are, jokes that would come out of a movie. It was like no, I don't want to say that. It was like this movie was written for another cast and another plot, and they just took it and wrote Vacation on it and switched a few things up. Like, I feel like I'm watching That Awkward Moment or something like that, like a really college comedy movie that wants to, show guys his private parts and do these really raunchy things that just don't work in a movie about a family kind of coming together. You could be funny and creative at the same time. Now, granted, I think that a lot of the issues here is that times have changed drastically, and in 1983, Clark Griswold and we're really kind of the middle class. It was about the middle class family, and I'm not trying to be political or economical here, but there is a difference on how we see class and what people are doing and how we feel about people's status, and this movie just really upset me because it really just went for the dirty jokes and used Vacation as a title. It's one of those examples when we have worst case scenario where we say, oh, people come up to me all the time, people just make things to make money, and I always try to defend them and say, most of these filmmakers want to do something. This movie literally did it to make money. I've seen no care or love for the original movies. If you're a fan of the original Vacation movies, don't go see this movie. Sit home and watch the original and enjoy it, and don't waste your time or money. I was so surprised how much I disliked this picture. No heart, it was Vacation without the comedy, without the heart, without the family, without any likable characters. There's maybe 2 good moments in the entire picture, and it's totally not worth it.
Did you like the Chase cameo?
Even that was kind of like, okay, it was nice. And then there's another, Chevy Chase and his wife, Beverly D'Angelo.
She made a cameo too?
They make cameos, and well, I won't spoil that, but there's another cameo from an inanimate object that we all know and love from the Vacation movies. But even that scene, it's so towards the end of the movie. It's in the last 20 minutes. I was over it already. I was over it in the first 20.
How was Thor?
Thor was okay, I guess. I mean, his role is pretty much what we've seen in the trailer.
Gave it all away right there.
Yeah, they gave it all away. But this, I mean, I don't know. This movie thinks is funny just seems like, to be honest, and I'm not trying to graph, but I mean, just like, it was like a conversation between, 2 or 3 stoners after they saw Vacation at 3 a.m. talking about Disney's like, hey, it'd be funny if Rusty grew up. It just makes no sense. One of the main jokes in the movie is that there's this cow or this steer that likes to eat beef. Like, ah ha ha. It's just like, come on, like, really? Like, it was honestly just awful on every aspect. And I hope If any of you guys like this movie and like the original Vacations, I want to hear your thoughts down here in the comment sections, because I got to hear it, because I honestly hated this movie. I would watch The Gallows 10 times before I'd have to watch this movie. I would watch Mordecai on a marathon for 24 hours before I had to watch this movie again. Really, that's how much I hated it. Now, Unfinished Business was the first movie to get 0 stars on ChasingCinema.com, and I thought I would never feel that way about a movie. And lo and behold, I feel that way about a movie a few months later in the same year.
That's awesome.
It wasn't awesome. But don't worry, you have to suffer through it on Tuesday.
ChasingCinema.com/
Vacation.
to get the full
2015, sorry.
Vacation 2015. That way you can get the full-on review written by my boy, Jacob R. Toronto.
Yeah.
And if you haven't seen our review for Southpaw, boom. If you
Yeah.
haven't seen our review for Pixels, boom, already online.
Pixels. We didn't. If you didn't see our review, we didn't review it. I didn't review it too. I wasn't too acclaiming about it. I didn't think it was that great, but I would recommend that movie tenfold over Vacation. I would say save your guys' money. Hold on just for two more days. And join this guy when he's watching Mission Impossible, because that's where I would wish.
I already know it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
100% already know it's gonna be good.
Dude, they're all good.
Yeah, I love the Mission Impossible series.
Yeah, they're unreal.
Love it.
Speaking of which, the Mission Impossible series, I am reviewing every single Mission Impossible movie up until Friday. So make sure to go check out all my reviews of Mission Impossible 1, 2, 3, and Ghost Protocol. All of those movies I reviewed and went back and took a look at Ethan Hunt's journey up to this point. And Tom Cruise, the man. You know?
End of story.
Yeah, Tom Cruise is another guy who gets a lot of flack from people.
Maybe a little crazy.
It might be a little bit off, but you know what? When that camera's on that dude, he's dude. Jack Reacher, Ethan Hunt,
Loved it.
this guy nails it. Maverick, come on.
Loved it.
Well, sir, it's always a pleasure.
Ain't that the truth?
How can we complain? We're just gonna sit and watch movies. Well, I'm complaining about Vacation. That's different. That's torture.
All right, we'll be back, guys, in
2 days.
4 days.
Well, you'll be back in 4
Thursday,
days, but
Friday,
this is
Saturday,
Vacation.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Monday, Tuesday.
Just make sure you're here on Tuesday with Vacation. Well, this isn't
Friday,
coming out
Saturday,
till Tuesday.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. 5 days I'll be back.